be installing the speakers into the car that we previously prepared and did some of the wiring outside the car. So here we just put the tweeter in the door panel, and I'm going to wire up a 2-pin connector. This will be linked in the description below. Another thing that I'm using on here is a shrink tubing connector with solder. This was the first time I'd used this, and I wanted to show anybody out there that might be looking to give this a shot, and I was very happy with the results. Here I'm putting Tessa tape on the wires, and as you'll notice as I get going into the installation, the Tessa tape matches the OEM very closely. Here I'm cleaning the surface, getting ready to put the woofer in the left rear door. And the reason I'm cleaning this, I'm going to put silicone on the speaker adapter just to get a nice seal. I want to make sure it was free of any dirt. Here I'm just putting a bead of silicone around the adapter. I'm going to go ahead and install it. Alright, now we're going to get ready to put the crossover in place. And I was able to determine the location of the crossover by looking at the door panel and gauging where there was an area that had enough room to allow for that. And these are also heat shrink crimp connectors. I really enjoyed those, and those will be in the description as well. More Tessa tape, again to match the OEM wiring inside the door. So here I'm planning the wire for the tweeter. That's the assembled piece. Again, I've wrapped it in Tessa tape, and this is just a connector or a clamp, a screw-on clamp to hold that in place. I'm really proud of those 2-prong connectors. Here I'm testing the wire that had already been run in the vehicle, and I want to verify that what wires were positive and negative before I hooked them up to the crossover. In the comments below, let me know what you guys think of the Tessa tape, and if you have any tips or tricks on how to make this look better. cover on the crossover. And at this point the door panel is ready to be installed. Plugging in the door, plugging in the tweeter, getting the door panel lined up. Put the screws back in and hold the door panel on. And there you go, I did that 3 more times.